Greetings everyone, and welcome back to The Infected. 3 weeks ago, we got together to talk about the beta of version 15 of this game. Today, we're talking about the beta of version 16, and as big as 15 was, I think that 16 is a little bit more earth-shattering. Now back to 15. 15 added a lot of really big items. There was a new map, they added new biomes, there were new elements in the map too, like aloe and oil shale that you'd use to make bandages and, of course, make oil, respectively. There was a new barter trader system that made new technologies available to you if you could actually trade to get them. By the way, I do believe those values have been adjusted since we looked at it. There was a new way of obtaining technology, too. Instead of finding a specific page which had a specific technology, you now find a generic page and you can unlock what you want, making it a lot easier to get what you want. So there was a lot in there, and that went live a few days after we talked about it. Now we have 16. So what's in 16? Well, first, there is a lot of new furniture. I mean a lot of new furniture. They're broken up into categories. You could get living room furniture, dining room furniture, bathroom. You can have a toilet now in this game, and a bathtub. The thing is that categories will have to be obtained in order to make them. And of course, you're going to do that with the trader again. They're significantly less expensive though. So if you want to actually save up for them, it's no problem. You can get them. Not a big deal. It's just a little bit extra thing to do. Now, the big change is hordes. Huge changes. And there's a little bit of confusion in there too. First and foremost, the bosses are gone. They're just gone. And they have specifically stated now spikes are the way to go. And that the barbed wire fences, which we needed for the bosses, they're kind of secondary now. Now, I would still use them for some purposes, but it does seem as if spikes are what's going to do the job. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. Now, when I say things are a little bit confusing, here's the thing. They're saying that we can't see light and noise anymore. And that is true. If you go to the sign, the marker sign, you don't get that option anymore. And they say they're not the only factors that contribute to a horde. Okay, well, that's very mysterious, and that would be good enough, except for one thing. You see, if we go to load game and we select our series, I'm still using my version 14 series here, and then we go over to AI, we have a new section here that says horde settings. First of all, the first option is some people are going to look at that and go, ooh, enable. Well, it's enable. It also says that the default first day of a horde will be day 14, after 2 weeks. Now you're saying, why is it waiting 2 weeks? Well, here's the thing. If you thought the game was easier because they got rid of the bosses, think again. Because the individuals who used to be fairly easy are not easy anymore. So it's going to be a lot more challenging, especially early on if you go into a town. Because if you're not prepared, these guys will kill you fast. And I do mean fast too. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at a lot of this. Now, if we look back at this, it says start day, day 14. Frequency, clearly that means like every 5 days. So you can adjust this as you want. You could turn them off. But I mean, if we have this, then how is light and noise doing anything at that point? I mean, do we have 2 different horde systems going? I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I do notice that the maximum mob count is 5. And by the way, that's the minimum. So here's what I want to do. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get horded. So why don't we just say 12? Because why not? We're going to make that 12. Because after all, we do have a strong base. And I would like to see how that base is going to do against an attack. All right, so why don't we just jump right in and then we'll take a look at the things that are going on in there. All right, welcome back to The Infected. All right, it is actually kind of late, so we're going to be sleeping soon. And as I understand, the hordes come at night. So this is what we're going to do. Of course, this is our base. The way it worked is you go up the ramp, they come up the ramp. And it used to be we put these guys in the way and then they'd go through the spikes. So spikes are God now. These guys are not very important. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 of them in place here. All right, so I'm not going to put the third one in there. All right, let's put that there like that. All right, let's see what this is going to do for them. Now, originally, when we used to have the attacks at midnight, if you tried to sleep through the attack... Oh, by the way, I appear to be very thirsty and fairly hungry, so I'll probably want to do something about that. Okay, that's good. Food, I'll just eat this. And then we'll have the cooked liver, because why not? It's very good for you. Here, these guys are probably going to go bad, so just fill that all up. And potato, we'll hold on to the potato. Some vitamins. I need some vitamins. There we go. We're looking good now, because after all, we're going to be going to sleep. As I said, it used to be in this game that you would be attacked every 7 days at night. So if you tried to sleep through midnight, it would wake you up. And then you would go out and do the battle or just watch your defenses do the job. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to sleep right here. As a matter of fact, can I... I'm just going to turn the light on because I don't know if light and noise is actually doing anything anymore. So why not just have some light? All right, so let's just sleep. Okay, so the scary music started at midnight. And I'm just going to sleep till about 6:30 because I like light. All right. Oh, actually, I went a little later than usual. Okay, so scary music and not much else. All right, apparently I'm still thirsty here, so... Yeah, there wasn't really much. Oh, yeah, there was a bunch in there. All right, so... Okay. Okay, we have scary music. Back it up. So that scary music has been playing now for 7 hours. So apparently it's not going to just wake you up when the bad guys are coming. Or maybe it just plays for 7 hours before they arrive so that you have a chance. Okay, anytime now, guys. Anytime. Okay, I think I heard something there. There we go. All right, let's go. Okay, how many we got? By the way, I did reset it to 12, but I only see like 6. What happened? What happened? What just happened? Okay, hold on a minute. Pick that up, put that there, put that over here, and I think it's this one. All right, that's actually not the one that I wanted, but I'm kind of committed. Oh, I was the one that I wanted. All right, there we go. What happened? They ran in here and they exploded. This thing did take damage, but there weren't 12. I did change it to 12 again. It looked like there were 6. I mean, I have no idea what happened to them, but apparently this defense is amazing against the new enemy. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go to the trader and let's also check out the new enemies. All right, hold on a second. Let me just fill this up. I'm going to get this stuff out of my inventory. Yeah, there's the aloe. We got that at the in the last episode, and I think we put the oil shale into the device up above. All right, we got some gas if we need it, and some plastic, and some healing, which is probably going to be very useful. All right, yeah, I'll just go with the what we have here. Is there anything in there? Yeah, there's a lot of... Here, hold it a second. I think we can put that in there. There we go. And then why don't we put the plastic over here? Plastic over here. There we go. All right, so let's head out. So I'm guessing they're going to have to work on it, or that defense is just amazing. Now, the last time we did this, we did see an area that would be very, very nice for a base. And I got to tell you, with the changes in this update and the increase in difficulty, I am strongly considering another playthrough. If that is something that you guys would like to see from me, then please put it down below and maybe do an extra little like on the video. And we'll see if we can do that. All right, so where we're going, of course, is... This was our base area right here. We're going to go all the way here. We're going to go past here. because this is where the trader is. So we're going to bypass these guys. They're not going to like it. And this was actually the area where I wanted to build my base in the future. We'll take another look at that, probably on the way back. But this is where the trader is, and that is where we are going to engage the new enemies. And then we'll see how they work out. Now, it is important to understand, even though it's tattered, I am wearing armor. I have a bow with bow and arrows, and I have a steel spear. So imagine if you don't have those things. Anyway, let's get out there and check out the new enemies and check out what the trader is selling. All right, we are approaching the town now. So let's be careful because I don't want to drive right into somebody. All right, I do see somebody on the road right there. All right, let's start with the bow. Now we need to get to the trader, but I do want to kill whatever is around here first. All right, can I just do that? All right, I can't do that one. Do that one. There we go. All right, so this is somebody who has... Okay, I think I shot over their head. Hold on a minute. Okay. Yeah, didn't like that. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Okay, and apparently he's scared now. Okay, and now he's running. Oh, you ran inside. Get over here. Okay, he's gonna run me to like a friend of his or something like that. Did you see how many arrows I put into him, by the way? Now, I did miss that one, I think. How is it 70 meters away? All right, could you come back? I want my arrows back. By the way, he did hit me there. All right, is there any others around? I don't want any surprises. Yeah, I'm going to have to go looking for him because otherwise he's just going to appear when I don't want him to. Did you see him? All right, I guess I'm just going to have to wait for him to come back. I'll know him for all the arrows that are sticking in him. All right, but let's be careful. All right, grab that. All right, let's start again with the bow. All right, somehow I hit one way over there. He's carefully pulling the arrows out. All right, give me my bow back. There we go. I got one of them back. Right, now the trader is directly that way. But I doubt he's here by himself. Like there you go. I see you strutting your stuff over there. Except, of course, I missed. Okay, that time I got him. And I think I got him a second time. Okay, he's dead. I put 3 arrows into him. And one of them went through his head. All right, and what did I get? I got some copper from that, I believe, right? Okay, there's another one. That other guy, I don't want him jumping me at the last minute. Okay, yep, he did not like that. Okay, ooh, nice move. Okay. Okay, okay, that's not nice of you. Stop that. Okay. Come on. Die, die. Ouch. Okay, he just wailed on me. You know, I'm just going to use this one. All right, because that really hurt a lot. Okay, I think he just had 1 arrow because I did do some missing on him. Oh, what did he have? Aluminum ingot. That was very nice of him. Okay, I still don't know what happened to that other guy. We may see him at just the wrong moment. All right, give me my arrows back. Because we have not seen him again. But as you can see, yeah, they are more challenging than they were before. Now, if you can see them coming, that's fine. Why is there a tree growing out of a rock? My concern is that I come in and I kill all three of them, right? How quickly do they respawn? Because that's something that has happened. I mean, they do respawn fairly quickly, especially if it's a large town. The thing is, now, if they were to come up behind you and attack you, it would be significantly more devastating. All right, I'm going to get my vehicle. I'm going to move it up. I mean, he just took off. But he took off with my arrows. That's the reason. I want my arrows back. All right, let's get into here. All right, and I'm just going to turn it around so it's facing the other direction in case I need to make a run for it. All right. See, I can't remember the last time where I was in a POI and I got that hurt, let alone from one. And once again, I want to bring up the fact that I am wearing armor, I have a steel spear, and I have bone arrows for my bow. So imagine fighting that individual the way I was fighting him on the first day. Yeah, that is a little bit on the scary side. All right, why don't we just close the door for now? Greetings! I understand you have some new products. I also understand that your prices have changed. Yes, those prices are a lot more reasonable. I remember that the advanced battery was the most inexpensive, but the best of the top 4, if you ask me. And I think it was $2,500. Some of these were, I think that was like $7,500 or something like that. So yeah, that's a lot better. And here we have the furniture items. We have the paintings. We have ground plants, plants that's sitting on the ground, ceiling plants, vases, bedroom furniture, dining room furniture. We have living room furniture, bathroom furniture, and kitchen furniture. So we got all kinds of furniture here. Now, you really can't see what it is you're getting here, but you can see these prices are really reasonable. If you want to see what you're getting, well, you can just go over to the build menu, go to placeables, furniture, and you see all the categories here. So bedroom unlocks all of this, even though we already have this one. It's just, you can see tech not obtained. So if you want to make a nice bedroom, you're going to need that one. Kitchen. You can now build kitchens the same way that exists in the other houses, if that's what you want to do. Now that one, that's a separate tech. And I think that's a separate tech too. The rest of these, this was something you could do. That was the sink. But you can actually make these guys now if you want the extra cabinets and such. I mean, that's kind of what you're buying there, because it's this, this, and this. But I mean, if you want to have like that little corner and make a nice kitchen, that's what you need, right? Bathroom. Well, you got a bathroom sink, but you might have to actually have technology for that one if it actually works. I don't really know. And then, of course, we have a toilet, and then we have a bathtub. So you can make something. You can put cabinets in there, too. And wow, the fog is going crazy today, isn't it? All right, and then we go over to the living room, and the living room's got a lot of stuff here. I mean, some of these were available to us, not that one, and all of this. So that one is 50 of that currency, which is going to get you access to a lot of building things here. And then we go to dining room. Also, we could do that. We can't do those. So glass table. Ooh, nice. Glass table. You can really make something nice with that kind of thing, right? And of course, new lighting options. I don't know. Are any of these new? I mean, these are the ones we had before. I mean, obviously, you'd have to have the electric lighting for that and that one. But you wouldn't be, I don't think she had an option for that anyway. And then other is basically a wooden bench. And decor, this is the vases that we saw, the paintings and the plants. There's one on the ground, there's one hanging. Yeah, maybe they'll add more in the future. But there's one plant on the ground, there's one hanging. So between these two, that's like 100. So you have to make your own decision for that. And of course, there's 2 paintings. And we had these already. So, I mean, if you want to make your home look nice, you can actually get all these things. Some of them just give you a lot more. I mean, ground plants, there's one plant. Ceiling plant, there's one plant. But you looked at the living room furniture, there was a ton of stuff in there. A ton of stuff. So, I mean, the thing is, it's not very expensive. These have been reduced in price. So that's a good thing. For instance, if you look at the Kevlar, that's $460. That's a good chunk of that $50 right there. I mean, you could just be able to raise things and make things in order to do that. You can make your home look nice. All right, and now I'm very concerned about the return of that individual or somebody else. There's a question. Does somebody else spawn while we're there? See, if we're searching a big town for a while, if somebody respawns, if one of those tough guys, and you don't see him because he comes up behind you, you might just be flat out dead if you don't have armor on. I mean, my armor is kind of hurt at the moment. Yeah, actually, I really do need to do some repair stuff. Shirt jacket. Didn't I have a shirt or a jacket? It didn't just get destroyed, did it? Huh. Anyway, that is what we have to deal with now. Welcome to version 16. And that guy just stole my arrows. He's probably going to sell them to the merchant to see if he can make himself a nice toilet or something like that. And of course, as I mentioned in the last time we did this, we had a location not too far away, it's right down the road, that I would build a base on. Okay, wait a minute, is that it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, it is. We're right there. All right, so let's get off here. One of the reasons I like it is because, of course, that there's a nice supply of water here. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, build a ramp going up here, and then looks like there's a big wide area. See, unlike the other ones, see, that's got a slope going up, so the creatures could get to you, but this one's got walls all the way around. I really like that. So if I was going to do a new playthrough, I would be building right there. And that looks like the lowest spot, so that's where I'd put my ramp. If that is something that you are interested in, then say so, and maybe we can actually do that. Because I do miss this game. I didn't think 15 was worth a playthrough, because all they basically did was make the game a little easier to get the technologies, you know, instead of having to find the specific ones. But now with the difficulty increase in the creatures, it's much more interesting. I hope that they're a little bit clearer on the hoarding. See, here's what I could see. If somebody just wanted to have their scheduled hordes, you know, like night, like we had for at the beginning of the video, what they could probably do is just turn hordes off until they want to do that, and then turn them on, and then have their little horde night. That way you don't have to worry about whether or not there's light or the noise or anything like that. You just have it turned off and then say, okay, you know, it's day 5 and it's going to be a horde at night, so I'm just going to turn the hordes on, and then they're going to come for me. I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. It's just, I hope they're a little bit more clear with that. If there's no light, see, I would prefer that the light and the noise just leave, because look, I had electric lights in my house, but I never turned them on because they're going to bring a horde. I mean, it just kind of limits gameplay at that point. You can't go 100% into it because you're always watching the numbers. I think if they're going to put that, you know, option in there for, okay, you got a horde and they come every 5 days and you can have X number of guys. By the way, the 12 thing didn't seem to work, right? Then just go with that and give us the ability to do what we want to do, you know, outside of some kind of structure where something may or may not show up. That's just my feeling on the matter, but I think that a lot of people would probably agree with me. And with the fact that we now have... Did I miss that turn? Hold on a second. No, that was the other one. No, actually, that is the turn that I was going. Yeah, it's been a while since I played, so I missed my turn. There we go. That's the way we're going. So that's what I would like to see for the game. Would I actually play with the horde thing to engineer that? You know, I found it a big problem that you had to keep your eye on noise. And if they're going to add a different horde system, I think I'd probably just like that horde system. So what do you guys think about the matter? Anyway, I think that is going to be it. So we have version 16. It's in the beta area on Steam. Very easy to get to. I get the impression that it's not going to be long before this goes live, but we may get other stuff added. So I think if I was going to do a playthrough, I would wait until 16 was officially released. Because that did happen in 15. They added a bunch of stuff, and then a couple of days later, they did an update to that and added a bunch more stuff. So I would probably wait until it went live. If that is something you guys want to see, like I said, make your voice known. Give the video a like, say so in the comments, and if there is enough support for that, and if we can get the views for that, I will absolutely do it. Because I really like this game. It's just that, it's hard to dedicate time to a game unless you're actually doing it for your channel when you have to do other things too. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So yeah, I like this model, and I'm probably going to do the whole ramp thing. And yeah, apparently if you just put spikes down, that'll do the job. At least early on, that's what we'll do. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say so in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a wonderful way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.